As foundational Black Americans, we have to be more clear that all immigrants are not tethers. Here's a perfect example.
So this message is for my fellow Africans. Oh yeah, make una come to the front, come to the front. Come sit down well the front. So this conversation that is going on around FBA boycotting African businesses. This conversation is annoying me. It overvexes me. Especially the way Africans have responded to it. So I thought I should come in here and say, a few things, give my own 2 cents into the issue. First, I'm very disappointed to see Africans going around, instead of it this being a time for them to listen and find out what this is about, they're going around insulting these people, insulting the Black Americans. I'm hearing things like, they're lost and they don't have culture. Are you kidding me? Which people are lost and don't have culture? Growing up, do you want to tell me that growing up, wherever you grew up in Africa, you people were not trying to imitate Black Americans? The way they dress, their music, the way they sing, the way they dance. And then we have the audacity to sit here and say they don't have culture. When growing up, everybody wanted to be like them. Maybe it's only when we came to America that white supremacy has, brainwashed us to think that they're inferior. But no, they have culture, and their culture is actually worldwide. A lot of people steal their culture. And we say they are lost, that they don't know their history. Are you kidding me? I learned about my history from these people. I didn't know about any of the great African kingdoms. I didn't know about the greatness of our ancestors until I came here and learned from these people, from their history. I had to learn my history from them, and you have the audacity to sit here and say that, oh, they don't know their history. Do we know our history in Cameroon? Do we know our history in Africa? We learned from the history books of the white man that told us that we are lucky that they came here and saved us from ourselves. We don't even know our history. I had to learn it over here from African Americans. So please, stop throwing such insults, because they're not even real. We should be grateful. We're here because of them. We're here because of all the hard work they put, all the rights that they fought for, and we're coming here today to enjoy those rights that they fought for. We even get the benefits of those rights more than they who fought for the rights. And yet we have the audacity to hold our noses and say, oh, they're dumb, they're stupid, they're this or that, they're lazy, and they don't know their culture, they're lost. How dare us? How dare us? This is so annoying. In fact, when I look at, if you don't know the history of this country, please look it up. Because when I look at the history of this country, when I look at all the things that African Americans have gone through, the fact that they are still standing and they're still striving for a better country, the fact that they're still here is an absolute miracle. This is what I call the epitome of resilience. This is the epitome of resilience. They've been through so much, yet they continue to strive and to make it better. Whereas many of us in Africa have just kind of given up on progress. So just kind of, thank God it's changing a little bit now in some countries, but for the most part, a lot of people in African countries and the countries have given up on progress.
Now, I get a lot of pushback on this channel for saying that still today, the majority of foundational Black Americans are also Pan-Africans. But the flip side of that coin is most immigrants are not tethers. Most immigrants support foundational Black Americans, acknowledge our unique lineage, and support our calls for reparations. Do not let the loud minority of angry folks online cloud your judgment as to the whole of these populations. To he who has an ear to hear, let him hear.